Ekason, good afternoon. My name is Brother Kola and I'm the teacher, one of the in-house teachers at Ank Wellbeing Center. What I mainly do here is I teach Yoruba language, which is a West African language. It's mostly spoken in Nigeria. Besides Nigeria, it's also spoken in the country next to Nigeria, which is called Republic du Benin or Dahomey. Yoruba is also spoken in Togo. It's also carried through our brothers and sisters across the waters to Cuba, but especially in Brazil. There's a lot in Bahia or Salvador where there's a huge Yoruba population there. In addition to that, I also teach maths because I believe that in the current Western educational system, many of the topics are biased, but the only subject that isn't biased is mathematics, because we know mathematics is a worldwide universal thing.
Why do you think it's important to speak an African language?
Ancestral tongues are very important for descendants from Africa, whether they're from the Caribbean, whether they're from the Americas, or from Latinos, and so on. Being that each language has its own mentality and its own perception and its own ways of doing things and perception of the world, in effect, and describing itself. Not speaking those languages, we could be, in fact, we are at the mercy of the people that own the language that we speak. So, for instance, if you speak English or French, a lot of your culture will come from the people that own that language, i.e., the Americans, North Americans, and the British here. If you speak French, the same thing.
Why do you think it's important to support black businesses?
Very important to support black business because in order to build stronger communities and to keep monies circling strongly within that community. There's no need to start begging people for jobs at this rate. You know, we should have enough money in our community so that we can build businesses and at least employ people of African descent or black people or however you want to describe it. So keeping money in people's hands and circulating money within that community. We're not going to keep it here forever, but keep it within enough people and then the money can then go out, but we make sure we bring it back in. That's my belief.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you very much. Udabo.